Oh, no, it's not. It's just me. Yeah, I didn't add my own self. Uh, can you grab my hat in my chair? I know. Yeah, it don't matter. What's going on, everybody? Land Farmer 73 here, and it's about that time of season to get ready to survive. Now, a lot of us go. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Uh, Thank you, honey. I probably won't need it. It's too late for that. Uh, God's desire for me, unbiased LLC. How you doing, Game Nerd Mom? Game Nerd Mom, we got to get you down here for a practice your prep. We're gonna have to squeeze you in down here. Happy Mac, official Jamia, Cheryl Faulkner, hey Busby. All right, y'all. Is everybody ready? I know I just started and I had technical difficulties as usual. Hey RJ, hey Sweet Thumb, hey my Renaissance grandma, how you doing? Nicole Holly, having technical difficulties on this StreamYard thing as usual. So it took me a second. Sorry that I was so late. But I am here today to discuss, we're going to discuss uh, a couple of things about Survival Slumber Party 2023. If you have questions, be rich, my brother. I can't wait to get you to one of those Survival Slumber Parties, brother, so we can hang out around the fire and talk good. My new word is this, but you got to do the scramble jam on the letters because I don't give a this. That's what we gonna be talking about. I don't give a this. Scramble jam them letters like Soul Train. Let me see. Game Nerd Mom say I want to, but y'all is far away and my car needs some work before I start cross country again. No, that ain't what I'm saying. I'm talking about getting you here. Getting you here. You ain't got to use your car. We'll figure something else out. Okay. But we're gonna have to get you down here because you need to see this anyway. Let's see. All right, y'all. Hey, Jade Magic, I think it is. How's everybody doing? Now, before I get started going, I just want to ask a question of is anybody coming to that's here so far? Anybody going to be at the Survival Slumber Party? It is sold out. It's sold out. So let me see. Hey, Willie Rivers, how you doing? Willie Rivers. Good evening, brother Lev Farmerson. How are you? Toledo, Ohio. Willie Rivers. What high school did you go to? What high school did you go to, Willie? Chef Handyman. Sorry about that. How you doing? Game Nerd Mom say, if I come led, lights say, oh, might say F it and not come back. That's what happens when you come down here. A lot of people come down and never come back. True story. My sister came down here to visit, and she's been down here how many years now? 10 years. Never went back. I mean, when I say never went back, never even went back to get her furniture, her apartment, just nothing. She literally left everything she ever loved. And she just was like, that was it. Let me see. Yes, Happy Mac. It's sold out. I couldn't believe it myself. So that's why I'm doing this video because I'm hoping I can get a chance to meet everybody here. Unbiased LLC. We're going to have to get you there in a tent one of these times. Sweet Thumb. How you doing? Willie Rivers say you went to Scott High School. We know each other, don't we, Willie? I think I know a Willie Rivers. I know it's the name though. It's that name. Willie Rivers, do you got like a twin brother or a brother that look identical to you? I never knew if y'all was twins or not. Game Nerd Mom say, if I roll up there with my cat in the car, you know I'm there to stay. Oh, stuff. But yeah, okay. So this year, you guys, it's going to be a little different. It's going to be a lot different because we will be in the park with no power. And the reason I wanted to do this video and get this out of the way immediately, no, brother, I don't. I'll figure it out, Willie Rivers. Email me, Willie Rivers at leadfarmer73@yahoo.com. If you could, my brother, please. So here's the deal, you guys. Let me get this in the figure out how to put this back in the chat. I ain't been on this in a long time. Oh, there we go with that again. Hold on a second. Yeah. No.
Invite people link. Right there.
There it is.
There you go. Just keep tapping.
But you know what? Okay. But I can't even see the doggone. Oh, that's what happened. All right. This is why everybody always have a co-witness while they stream yarding. All right. What's the deal? There we go. All right. So I just put the link in the chat. This was going to be different this year, you guys. This year, how you doing traveling through? This year, hey, Southern Girl, NYC. This year, we will not have power on our campsite. Now, it's sold out, so a lot of people are not going to be just on the caveman site, what I call it. What is it? The primitive site. Everybody ain't going to be on the primitive site. So some of you guys that bought out the park, you'll have power. Okay, I'm just saying. I know. So what I'm saying is the part where we reserved, there is no power. There is only water. Only water. So this is the time we did this on purpose because it's not supposed to be easy. Now we're gonna have a good time, but it's not gonna be easy. Now, here's the other part that I need to let you guys know. With it being in the primitive caveman part of the park, we don't have an awning. So we don't have a canopy this year. Those were sold out before. The canopies were sold out last year when we were at the park for the next coming year. So the ones that was left, they sold out quick. Hey, Crafty Mom's Creation, how you doing? So we're going to literally be roughing it, and we just going to make it do what it do. We're going to make it happen. I'm going to bring, like, if you have an extra one of those screened in little screen porches, if it'll fit on your spot, you may need it. I'm going to bring a outdoor kitchen canopy carport, and I'm going to set that up to the best of my ability. I was supposed to go in last month or a few weeks ago when I was in Myrtle Beach, and I was supposed to look at that site. They were under construction. I couldn't get in. So when I say we're going to be winging it this year, I'm talking about chicken winging it. We're going to have to figure out everything on the fly. So I'm going to get in here and I'm going to see what everybody's talking about. Let me see. Laura, AKA Sunshine, says, God is good. Don't forget it. Okay, Laura. Let me see. No questions so far. Boomy Nation said, I just found your channel today and I couldn't hit subscribe fast enough. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you. And welcome to the Greenhouse Lounge family. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Crafty Mom's Creation question says, is that a portable AC unit? I'm looking into getting one. Yes, this is one that I've already did a review on. This is the Enor 6,000 BTU portable air conditioning unit, and it's literally been running weeks before I did the review. Weeks before. It was hard for me to record the video because I had it running. I had to stage the whole thing and then put it back in my window. As you can see right here, it's been here running perfectly for the longest. And it cools down half of my house downstairs. So yes, let's see what we got here. If I put that video, well, go check out that video, Crafty Mom. I also have another one by Zero Breeze, and I'm not done with that video. There's more to that video that I gotta add on. Let me see. Okay. Say Jade Magic say, sure wish I could be there this year. That's okay. We're gonna be doing this every year until we back stinking. Unbiased LLC is welcoming everybody in. Boomy Nation said, welcome in. You won't be disappointed. Greenhouse Lounge welcomes you. Amen. Thank you for that, Unbiased LLC. So, do I have any questions about it, the Survival Slumber Party, whatsoever? I'm taking all questions. And do I have any questions about solar power, which you are going to need if you're not doing any solar power or gas generators? You're going to be really, really roughing it, caveman in it. Okay. Now, if you don't want to use the facilities, bring your bucket, bring your bucket. And I bucket every time. I just won't use the facilities there. Not that they're horrible, because they ain't. I just got this thing. I rather just do my own thing. Okay. Lean up against a tree and let it fly. Do what you got to do. Game Nerd Mom said, I'm excited for this though. I finally got me a little 3-person tent now. I really want to do some practice in the winter here. I feel like if you can do the winter conditions, you good anywhere. Not true. Not true. I will say this. It's very easy. Now I ain't gonna say it's very easy. I'm not gonna say any of what I was about to say. Just when it's hot, it's rough. I'm just saying. When it's hot, it's rough. Okay. Okay, we have a guest coming in with a question. So we're going to just give me a thumbs up when you're ready. We got to show our faces on when you come up. Let me see. Jade Magic says gas generators are allowed. Yes, they are. And won't it be loud for everyone with a gas one? I don't know, because I don't know what kind of gas generator you will bring. So I have 2 generators that I have tested, and I know the decibels are ultra low. If you bring a gas generator, I can refer to that I own. One is the EcoFlow dual fuel generator, and the other is the Honda EU 2000i. So I know both of those are super quiet. I got videos on both of them, so you can hear it yourself. Ultra quiet. Now, if you got one of those big monster generators, I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Crafty Mom said, I'm guessing you are running the AC unit on your generator. Um, that's going to be a surprise. That's going to be a surprise. Let's put it to you like that. Okay. I got a whole bunch of stuff going on that I'm gonna show everybody when we get there. So if you come, uh, you'll see what I'm talking about. Now here's another we're going to be in the fall months. If you're coming from up north or anywhere in the country, I'm just going to let you know the weather conditions. Now, I can't control the rain, but here on September 1st, during this time, it's still kind of, to a northerner, it's still summer here, like super summer. Okay. It's still warm enough to go swimming. We are literally at Myrtle Beach State Park, where you can go swimming in the ocean. You can literally walk over to the ocean and swim. So that's how this is going to be. How you doing, Toya's Pantry? Say, I wonder if they can build a muffler for the gas generator. Just got a Duro Star. I have no idea. I've never done that, to be honest with you. So yeah, you guys can just you can bring your swim trunks. I suggest you bring your swimming gear, because we ain't gonna always be just sitting there just drawing in the dirt. You can go enjoy your family. Nobody's gonna have a leash on you. You can go do whatever you want to do. You can join back with the party. You can go swimming. You can just come and just do your own thing. We would love to see your face. Okay. For everybody that's coming, that wants to come into the live chat and ask a question, you gotta show your face. Okay. You have to. If you don't want to show your face, I can't allow you, because we had some trolls way back that was doing weird stuff. Can't do it. Yeah. So I can't do it. I apologize. Let me see. Okay. Terry Jackson, preparing for hurricane in California. Can you believe that? Yes, I can believe it, because I keep telling everybody this weather ain't right. I just did a whole live stream 2 hours a couple days ago. This weather ain't right. I had some people like, oh, that's old nonsense. That's wise tale. I just delete those comments, because that's trolling. You cannot, nobody right now but God himself can tell me ain't nothing wrong. I will listen to no man right now about the weird weather conditions. You are not going to convince me otherwise. A hurricane about to hit Southern California and wing right on up to the middle of California. Mind you, this hasn't happened since they said recorded since 1939. Come on, man. That's almost 100 years ago. When is the last date to register? Toya's Pantry, it is full. It is sold out. We will be there. I guess now it's a couple of weeks on September 1st. I didn't get a chance to promote it the way I wanted to, but clearly I didn't have to. So it's going to be jam packed, I believe. Let's see what we got here. When everybody in the back room, if you want to come up, show me your face, give me a thumbs up, let me know you want to come up. Otherwise, we're gonna have to keep on rolling. Let me see. Traveling through. Oh, okay. Traveling through says, Mr. Led, we won't need the weatherman soon. Okay. No, we don't, because we can feel it every day. Gail says, makes no sense since 1939. That's the report that I've been getting. Okay. I've been seeing all across on all the news stations, even Ryan, the weather guy on YouTube, since 1939. Nothing like this has ever happened before. So yeah, everybody in California, you better get yourself together. All you Californians, they said by the time it hits landfall, it's just going to be a tropical storm. Let me just give you a little hint on that real quick, California. They said last year that hurricane was supposed to hit Louisiana, the whole west side of Florida. It was never supposed to touch, come inland on Florida. I think it was supposed to hit Jacksonville, something like that. But that thing did a twist at the last minute and came straight through Orlando to our condo where we were and rock the whole state of Florida. Where we were and going all the way up north, that hurricane just sat on top of us. It backed up a little bit, it scooted up a little bit. It was like a vacuum cleaner. So I just take heed. Please, everybody, take heed in that. Let me see. Crafty Mom's Creation say, I was going to ask, can I pop in for a meet and greet with everyone? Yeah, you can. You can. But the stayover thing is going to be a little rough. Now, mind you, we're in Myrtle Beach, so there are hotels. We're right by hotels. Remember, this is just practice camp, so practice survival camp. So it's not real. This is so we can all come together. We can network. We can show each other things that we have. We're going to be showing each other our campsites. So that's going to be what we call the tour of the tents. At night, we all come together and we all walk around our campsite and just check out everybody's setup, because you can also come and do your crazy glamping. Glamp out if you want to. Last year, we had a bunch of people with their setups off the chain. Couple of the setups was so off the chain. The only thing they didn't have in their tent was a couch and a recliner, electric recliner. I'll tell you, they went off, and I loved it. So if you want to come and you can actually bring all the equipment to come do some glamping, bring all your lights, solar power generators, gadgets, fire starters, everything that you need to practice with, bring it, use it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Jay Magic says sold out, but is anyone doubling up on the spots, willing to split the cost of their rooms? Now, here's the thing about that, okay? Um, we got somebody. We got somebody. Felicia Charles want to come up? Let me answer these, Felicia Charles, and I'll be right with you, okay? Let's see. Another reason I'm glad I'm fled from California 18 years ago. Okay. Missy Hawk say, I'm super excited about my new Boujar V purchase today. Can't wait until they're delivered. Missy Hawk, I want to talk to you about that too, okay? Let me know exactly what you got. Midwest Katie says, I live in Central Florida. We packed and unpacked 3 times to bug out. Decided to stay. There you go. Traveling through family when the Lord, okay, traveling through. My husband and I really enjoyed the time with you guys. Hey, Killer Davenport, how you doing? We about to do it again, sister. We about to do it again. Keela Davenport. Um, Amina Bent says, is this the last camping get together for this year? I don't know. I she's gone on me now. I don't know. We usually have one. We have a winter and we have a fall. Like our fall is like summer, and then our winter is kind of like the north spring. So I'm still studying on our spring event. I don't know. I'm going to have to actually put in a vote and see who actually wants to come and do the spring event. If we can't get enough people for the spring event, not enough people. If people don't want to do the spring event again, we'll just stick with this date right here every year, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, every year. Okay, she dipped. Okay, sorry about that, my friend. I was running my mouth. Okay, let me see. How you doing, my step to garden? Thank you, unbiased. Thank you. Okay. So again, I'm gonna put my, if you want to come up now, I'm looking for anybody who want to come up, but you got to show your face, okay? You got to show your face. You got to let me see who I'm talking to. So it's going to be in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We will be staying in the primitive camp. That means there is no electricity at all. There is only water faucets. So here's another one that I always say: bring your, there you go, binary. You ready? Bring your water hose. If you have like one of those as seen on TV bungee hoses, bring it. All right, you ready, binary? Because I can't see you. SM says, oh, there you go. You ready? Now you disappeared again. You might be having some technical difficulties like I was having earlier. Okay, I'm gonna keep my eye open for you though. Let's see. I definitely want Essence. I definitely want to come next year with my husband and daughter. Felicia Charles is up, but nobody's face is shown. There you go. I'm taking the first face I see. You ready? You ready, Felicia? Okay, here we go. Felicia Charles, everybody. Welcome to the stage.
I'm
You
here.
can't hear me? There you go.
It's
There you
kind of
go. How you
breaking
doing?
up. It's breaking up for me. I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm all right. How you doing today? Yep, she broke up.
It's kind of breaking up.
That's okay. That's okay. What we got? What we got going on? It's breaking up pretty bad.
Just enjoying the Sabbath, resting.
Okay. Okay. You got a question for me?
I can't hear.
You can't hear me? I'm gonna drop you down and you can get your technical difficulties tightened up so we don't because I can't hear you hardly either. So we're gonna see if Binary B wants to come up. Okay, I'm sorry about that. We'll see what Binary B. Let's see. But she's not. I can see your ceiling, Felicia, and it's locked up. Okay. Unlearn with Robert says try to use your earbuds on your laptop or your phone. How you doing, Karen Brown? It's good to see you in here. Keela says, are there still available sites? No, we are sold out this year. We are sold out. I'm sorry. I was going to start doing some major promoting like 30 days before, but right when I was about to do it, I think I even made an announcement, and Lady Leah was like, we're sold out all the sites in the entire camp. So now, mind you, all of those sites that sold out are not just Greenhouse Lounge members. Okay. So those are the public, but we are sold out. That's what I said. The whole park. Right. I said that. You eating that tuna steak. I wanted to taste yours. Go ahead. I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna keep going. Toya's Pantry. Here we go. Thank you, honey. You got it over there smelling all good. Here we go. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? It's
Hello.
good to see you.
I'm doing all right on my home time. Had
All
to
right.
work on some
Okay.
prep.
Exactly. Exactly. It's time, and that's what I'm here to tell everybody to do. Even if you're not coming to survival camp, everybody
Mhm.
need to be pulling out their tents and their equipment and using it right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody should, you know. It's
Yeah.
so good to see you.
Yep. I'm a real person.
I see. All I see is that thumbnail. It look like you got on a snow hat, a winter hat, or something.
Yeah, I need to update a lot of things on YouTube.
Because you don't look nothing like that thumbnail at all. Yeah, update that thumbnail. Update
Yeah,
that.
I need to update.
That's okay. All
But
right. So you plan on meeting us there, or you gonna miss out this year?
unfortunately, I'm gonna have to miss out this year. Um, like I said, I do a lot of over the road stuff to finance my preps.
Right, right. You ain't got to tell me. Y'all don't
Yeah,
even want to know what I do.
and so I had to shore up some things. A couple of other YouTubers that I've seen out there, Vision Preparedness, and a couple of others. There's a whole slew of folks out there
Yeah,
that I really enjoy getting on YouTube and seeing them um, while I'm driving. It's kind
yeah.
of hard for me to talk
Oh,
talk to
I
y'all,
know, I know.
but I see you. But
Okay,
yeah,
I
um,
appreciate you. I know that. I really
yeah,
do. You,
yeah,
I look at it like this: if you can't, come up or comment, just the support alone is wonderful. Just watching and viewing and supporting
hmm
everybody. You know, I can't. Everybody know how busy I am. I can't always sit and comment, but I'm always listening to as many videos as I can
hmm
and just showing my support, hitting that thumbs up, watching the video. And some of them I even buy some of the stuff on the commercials.
yeah. I just picked up one of your items
Uh
just the other.
oh.
So I caught that the EcoFlow sale, and y'all, to be honest, this is the past year or two. I've just really gone hard getting into, just from what I've been seeing around the country and stuff, starting to get my house in order.
Yes. Yes.
And I've seen videos before, about solar and stuff, and there's this one little guy on there thought he was kind of nerdy, but he made a lot of common sense with the solar stuff. But
That's
I
right.
really appreciate how you've brought to the forefront. You're actually showing, this is what this can do and that can do, and that inspired me to go ahead and make my first big, solar
Right.
purchase. So now,
Oh, she locked up. Locked up on us. Uh oh, she must be going under a tunnel, y'all. She's driving under a tunnel. I will say this while you locked up. I know everybody is seeing me um, show all of the products and doing the product reviews. I'm not a salesman. Let's get something straight. I'm not a salesman, but it is a blessing to be able to show you in real time the things that you're online looking at and that don't give you the details that you really want. And you can't converse with anybody when you're about to make a purchase. The reason I'm doing this is you can converse with me. You can ask me questions. Y'all know me, right? Y'all know me. So you can just sit there and ask me as many questions as you want to, and I'll answer them to the best of my ability, and we can have discussions about it. So that's why I do what I do. I want to bring as many. If you look at other communities do this exact same thing and bring their communities all of the knowledge and the choices that's out there. So I'm trying to do that with my community and bring us just as many choices so we can make a wise decision because money is hard to come by these days. You just don't want to be just spending it on everything. You want to spend it on things that you need, not what you want these days. Okay? So with that being said, I'm sorry she had to dip out, y'all. But any questions whatsoever. Yeah, Toya says she done got some Eco Flow uh merch, and I'm telling y'all right now, it's not a game. It's not a game. She had. I see what happened to her.
Yes, it got too hot in the car.
Yeah, yeah. But
So
you did the right thing.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, I guess I was in. Oh, good lord. The middle of what I was saying is that yeah, I greatly appreciate having to come across your channel, a few
Thank
other channels, and you you guys. I don't know how much what of a great impact it is to be able to see y'all. You know, to see
thank
y'all
you.
be real, to see y'all. Hey, get it together.
Normal,
A lot of people
normal
out.
people.
A lot of people aren't out there doing that. So we need that.
Right. And thank
We
you
need.
so much. And honestly, we do it because we don't see us doing it
Yeah.
very often.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody needs to be showing what they're doing.
Hmm.
Because if I'm the only one doing certain things, I look crazy, right?
Right.
Whether it worked for me or not, I look crazy. But once everybody else start trying it and dibbling and dabbling, just like gardening, they starting to figure out I can't grow my food. I
Yeah.
can't do this. That's what we here for.
Hmm.
Everybody on YouTube should start a channel. Everybody. Show your works, right?
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Okay. Well, I didn't want to
Okay.
time. I just wanted to, hey,
Well,
real person.
thank you so much, Toya's Pantry. It's always good to see you. I'm gonna be looking for that thumbnail now.
All right.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. Take
All
care.
right. Bye bye. We got Life with Dre. Dre, you got to show your face, my friend. Got to show your face. Pretty please. Let's see what we got here. You learn since every product that you recommend that I purchased were on point. Listen to me, and I'm glad you said that. You learn with Robert. I I promise you, I um I don't show any product that I don't like. I won't do it. I will send it back to the company if I get it and it doesn't pass my normal everyday reality life. I don't show it. I really don't. All right, we're gonna bring in Life with Dre. Okay, what's
What's
up, man?
going
How you
on, man?
doing?
What's
You
up,
want to
bro?
start? Uh oh. He dipped out. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Coolin', man. It's good to be on your show. I watch your show all the time, bro. You're a major influence on
Thank you.
just
Thank you.
everything.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. What you got? You got a channel going on over there?
No, man, I dib and dab in doing chickens and turkeys and everything, but I
Okay.
haven't really been able to build up a following for a channel. I just add everything that I do every now and then and
Well,
just
that's
live,
all
really.
it is, man. That what? Look, do you think I do something any different than you? Nah, I'm just showing my everyday life, right?
Yeah,
So
I watch everything you do. It's just it seems hard to get people to actually to latch on to everything that I'm doing. Regular Facebook, but hopefully one day I'll be as big as you.
no, listen, don't be big as me. Don't be big as me. Be bigger. Be bigger. Okay. And what I mean by that is you gotta put out that information because you don't know right now what you got going on in the background is a whole video, man. Y'all see what I do, man. I'm just sitting out, be working in my yard, in my garden, on my land, in my house, and it's a video. You
Right.
gotta start somewhere because somebody's gonna see you that they needed to hear whatever you have to say that day. It might
Yeah.
have been something just right off the top of your brain. Somebody needed to hear it though. Okay.
Yeah. Well, actually connecting with you and being able to talk to you in person is a major influence. So I'm gonna definitely get to it. I was looking at your get together. I tried to go last year, but couldn't get everything together, and I would have came this year, but I see it's already packed up. So one of these
Yeah.
times, I'm gonna definitely pop up on you.
Okay. Well, this is what I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna announce the next one like super early and just promote it for the whole time, so we can all make sure we're all there. We all got our finances together and a time off of work, what has you. That way, if I give people more of a notice,
Right,
it's before I kind of wanted to keep it quiet and keep it in the greenhouse lounge, but clearly
right,
it's got way bigger than that. So we have to promote it even more now. Okay.
right. Well, when the universe is ready, we'll hook up. I'm definitely motivated now that I've actually had a chance to connect with you. So
Okay. All right.
I just
Well,
want you to know that, man. Keep doing what you do, cause like everybody sees what I do think it's crazy, and I see everything pop up on your screen, and you say I'm only gonna be here for a couple seconds, and then the video be 2 hours long, and I'd be happy to sit there and watch it. It motivates me for real, for real. So keep doing what you do, man, for sure.
thank you. And you know what? It's that easy, man. I don't usually realize it's been 2 to 4 hours sometimes. It's
Right,
just so many people have so many problems, and I may have a solution, and that thing just keep rolling. And then the other thing to keep my videos rolling is we're all in the same boat. And once I keep getting those confirmations over and over again as I'm talking, it will keep you on there. It's a lot of us, once you get on here and you start doing videos, man, you will see. Once you keep getting that, amen, me too, us too, we
right,
in the same situation, you'll see. It becomes a lot easier than you think it is, you
right.
know?
I'm glad I was able to get on with you, my man. I'm gonna go ahead and
Right.
let you go. Let the next person get on. You
Thank
have
you,
a good
bro.
one. Keep it up. I'm
You too, man.
watching.
Thank you. All right. All
Thank
right.
you.
Everybody, life with Dre Bo, my man. All right, y'all. Do we have any questions? Because I don't want to have y'all in here for 4 hours today. I don't want to have y'all for 4 hours. I just wanted to drop a little information. All of your preps, uh, all of your preps, you need to be pulling them out right now and dusting them off. It is hurricane season. You're not going to have time to dust off your preps during the hurricane, because you're going to realize the thing that you bought, oh, it don't got no batteries. Can't go to the store and get no batteries. Oh, this needed to been charged. It's not charged. It's been in the box. Okay. Traveling through say make it 5 hours. uh Leah Mia says I've been sharing in between schedules. uh I love what I've been hearing. We're beautiful in our natural form like this. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. Yes, we are beautiful. We are beautiful. So far, you guys, PJ, what about a dehumidifier? It just says dehumidifier and a question mark. Let's see. Say, I'll say sharing your experiences in self-sufficiency. Wait a minute, what did I mean? I missed something. What is this here? I keep clicking on that same one. People keep asking me, are you sure you want to farm? Change as always says, people keep asking them, are you sure you want to farm? That is a good question, because it's not a joke. It's not a game. And honestly, I say no. Don't nobody want to be out in the blazing hot sun planting seeds, watering gardens. Don't nobody really want to be going out of their way to go get food. It would be nice to just go to the grocery store and grab your food. But I don't know if anybody been watching the news for the last 2 or 3 years. It's a lot of creepy stuff going on with our food. Yes, and I'm admitting it. It's a lot of creepy stuff going on with our food right now, to the point if you don't know how to grow your food, you really, really, really should be learning. Because I got a feeling in the next year alone, we're gonna be eating stuff that ain't got no business in our bodies. I ain't talking about a Snicker bar. I'm talking about way worse than that. I'm talking. This is what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it alone. Snicker bar is bad for you. Snicker bar is chemicals, right? Milky Way bar is chemicals. Potato chips, chemicals. That's bad for us. Now I'm going to move on down the line a little bit. Eating food that's bad for you is one thing. But can you imagine eating an actual abomination? That's where the line has to be drawn in the sand. Eating chemicals and food that's bad for you is bad enough. But eating a total abomination, and they're telling us we're about to make you start eating abominations. Nothing of God. Even chemicals is they was dug up in the ground somewhere, but pure, made up meat. Draw the line, man. It's time to draw the line, and I'm not with it. I'm not with it. I know what people are saying about, I'm not with it. It's an abomination to me. Bad food, chemicals, junk food is bad enough. But dog, gone. Where do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line and say, you know what? Hey, that's some bullshit right there. Snicker bar is bad. Fast food is bad. Sitting around eating a bunch of ice cream, it's pretty bad. But damn, when you can't even tell nobody where the food you're eating even came from, I can't do it. I can't do it. As a matter of fact, we're going to dive deeper into that subject, but not today, okay? We're talking about camping, but I won't do it. We've gone too far. We've gone too far. And right now, you better, let me rephrase myself. We should all be trying to grow our own food. I mean, even if you just give it a good old college try or something, please. I'm begging you. Look, I'm begging you. Try, man. Try. Good Lord Almighty. Okay? The reason we're doing this survival camp, listen to this. Now, I got several testimonies that I won't touch on, but these survival meetups, these survival camps that we keep doing, and all of these survival videos I've been doing all these years have literally saved people's lives that email me in all of these natural disasters that keep happening. I cannot show you those emails, but I wish I could. I wish I could get somebody to come up and get a testimony, because it keeps happening. People keep having their lives saved just by us fumbling around and doing this right here. Oh my God, we got a whole bunch of people in the green room. Right? Unbiased LLC. If everybody can hang on real quick, we got Unbiased LLC. We got two more people. We gonna breathe through them so I don't keep running my mouth. Hello, Unbiased LLC. How you doing, sister?
Hey, Unc, and everybody in the chat.
It's good to see you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you for allowing us to come up on your panel today. It's an honor and a blessing. So I just wanted to tell your viewers, y'all need to listen to Uncle Led. Like, I know in the chat, because I be looking at some of y'all comments, and y'all come over here to play. And it's not time to play. It's time to learn some things, write some things down, review the videos, Go back and watch over and over and over again until you get it right. Stop making excuses as to why you can't, because you can. People always in the chat saying, I can't afford this and I can't afford that. Put down the beer, put down the whatever, and go and put it on the stuff that you need. I can't afford a lot of the stuff either, but guess what? Little by little, I accumulate what I need. So you may not be able to go and buy it all at once. That's not what he's telling you to do. He's telling you to get what you can now, prioritize what you can get, and so you will have it. Because listen, it's gonna come a time, and it's not conspiracy theory, because the time is here. It's showing its face, right? So we just have to be somewhat prepared. Being somewhat prepared is better than being not prepared at all.
That's right.
So
that is right.
I just encourage you guys to share his videos to everybody that you know, and especially us. We need to know these things, because there's a lot of people that's not telling us what we need to know. Just like he said, those other communities, they warning their people every day.
Every day.
Every day. They have Discord, they have Rumble. They talking to their people, baby. Trust and believe that.
You want to know something unbiased, not to cut you off, but I am part of some of those groups.
Absolutely.
That I
absolutely
can't mention. And I see what they're doing. Let me tell you something, family. They are ready for war.
Yes, absolutely.
They are ready for war with nature and ready for war with man.
With man, absolutely. And so that's another thing. Thing. Mm-hmm. Because they know where to go get all the supplies. They got the hookups. They got the hookups. And guess what? They gonna make sure that they next door neighbor and the people across the street got the same exact thing as them, so that they can be ready on their block.
That's right. And that's what I see. And you know what I get? Oh, he's just trying to show off. I'm not trying to show. I can't show off. How am I trying to show off when I'm trying to help everybody get it together? And here's the other thing too. True story. When people see all of this stuff that I show them, I've been working on this stuff for years.
Right.
For years. Even some of the deals with the companies. I've been working on that for years. It's all starting to come to fruition. And I just don't understand. I just don't understand why we won't do a little bit at a time. I don't care if you go buy a couple books of matches first, Start out with some lighters, some matches, a water jug, simple stuff, Absolutely. A battery pack before you start getting into generators,
Absolutely. But King, I just want to say that I believe, and this is just my belief, so don't nobody come for me or Uncle Led, that the reason why a lot of us don't believe in what's being said is because the other people haven't told it to us. They will listen to them before they listen to us, and that becomes a problem.
It's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem now, because until we see it on YouTube, then it don't. That's when it makes sense. Oh, we got to do it now,
but it's too late.
Right. But while we sitting here like, hey, something stink, don't you? We got our own way to talk about it.
Right.
Some don't smell right.
Right.
And everybody is, brush it off as, oh, that's old crazy George over there talking crazy. But we all see it.
Right.
And we all know.
Right.
Right. So I got a question for you, Unbiased, if you don't mind me asking.
Yes, sir.
You have a solar power generator yet?
No, sir. I just have gas.
That's all I want to know. Okay.
So, King, I really just want to say also is thank you for teaching us. The ones that will listen, thank you. I cannot thank you enough. I have been watching you for so long. I just never commented because I wasn't a YouTuber and I didn't know the importance of it, right? But now I know the importance, so I always try my best to leave some type of comment, because now I want you to know that I have been paying attention all these years. And everything that I have learned has come from you. And so I say that to say this, you are reaching the younger generations. And I've even turned my son on to you. When you made that video today about the bow and arrow, I want you to know that my son has been asking me about that for some time. And I'm like, I don't need that. I'm going to learn how to shoot a bow and arrow, because you made it look like it's important. Because when you can't get to the pow, you can at least get, yes, sir. So I want to encourage you to keep going on, because you getting to us, you getting to the people.
Thank you. And here's the other thing. Even I taught my son and my nephew, when you run out of arrows, you can make another one. You just can't go out and make another, things to feed your Glockwallers. But you can go out there and pull a branch off of that tree out there. You can make another bow, and you can make the arrows. And I did a video showing bow and arrows. I showed my nephew and my son how to make themselves, and they still work to this very day.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. Because everybody can't afford a pow. So put it together, put your money, even if it's the 5 of y'all in one family. If everybody put $10 a week, a month, whatever it takes, get the things that you need. Like I cannot stress this enough. I just can't stress it enough. And especially for us single women, single men, get your stuff together little by little. Do what you can to save yourself. Save yourself.
Because I will say this, and when everybody gives me an excuse, I even posted the picture on this thumbnail of the young lady in a wheelchair. When people start giving me excuses, I'll be like, y'all better go look at that thumbnail before you come crying to me with that. Okay?
Yes, absolutely. And I say this too all the time on my channel. If you can afford Jordans for all 3 of your kids, you can afford a generator.
Amen.
So no excuses.
I will say this in closing. Everybody got a bad habit.
We all do.
Everybody got a bad habit. And everybody's bad habit costs some money. If you just kind of skip that bad habit here and there, you could save up your coins, because everybody think for some reason I just started right here.
Right.
It wasn't like that. I ain't always been right where I'm at right now. I was scraping up my coins to get all of my stuff together too.
It's called the journey.
It's
called the journey.
Amen.
And I just say one last thing, and then I'm gonna step down so somebody else can come up.
Yes.
After waking up to everything that you have been teaching us, I used to go out to the clubs every weekend. And when I started to figure out how much it costs for me to go to the club, get my nails done, get my eyelashes, get my hair done, where I was doing my own hair, but just to pay for the stuff, and to buy new clothes and shoes and purses, and every weekend, people. No longer. This is life skills, and we need to learn them immediately.
Amen.
Immediately.
Amen.
King, I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Much. Thank you, Unbiased. Thank you so much here. All right.
Thank you. Y'all have a good day. I'll be in the chat.
Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna slip on out there. I'm gonna talk to a couple more people. Then we're gonna slip out of here, because I don't want to keep everybody for 4 and 5 hours. All right. We're gonna bring in I see you, Jade. I'm coming, okay. I'm gonna let Smile slide in here, and then we're gonna get over there to you. All right. How you doing, Smiles? How you doing?
Hello, family. Hello, Led. Hello, Lady Led. How are you?
Before we get going, I want to say one thing.
I am prepping.
Oh, I see. Oh,
I'm fine. I'm prepping.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I want to say one thing before we get started. Everybody, please go over to Unbiased LLC.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Everybody go over to Unbiased LLC's channel, and please go support our sister. Everybody that comes up on this panel and shows themselves, please support them. Please. Okay, because we're nothing by ourselves. Let's support each other. Unbiased LLC, everybody. Go support our sister. Now, Miss Smiles, how are
That's,
you? It's a delay.
I am prepping all the way, and I've been across the country, and I'm still traveling. And this is what I travel with.
Wow. Wow. Yes. Yeah, show. I was about to say, show it off. Oh my
So
good.
I charge it up. I mean, I have taken a lot of your advice. Yeah,
Thank you. Yes. Yes, I see it. Wow.
I
You
take it
need.
all over the country.
You know what? I do too. I take my stuff wherever I go, and sometimes it's a chore because I don't want to leave it in my car. If I stay in a hotel, I will take all of it out the hotel. Most people got luggage. I got generators that I bring in the hotel with me. You know.
Right, right. I got so I just want to tell everybody that this has been a 2-year collection, and I don't lose out in a
That's right. It takes time. It takes time to collect all the things you need. So you got to start with something. You got to start
yeah.
somewhere. Everybody feel like they need everything right now. Start with something. You know, that looks good. What is
And
that?
even if you don't start with just some fuel, some shaping fuel, I have these.
There you go. There you go. I got tons of those, and they work.
They work.
Yes, yes, they
Right.
do.
Because hurricane season is upon us. And even though I've traveled up north and I'm up north, we have had a bad storm that has tore down power lines.
Right. You need that. Keep that stuff in your car.
So
Very.
I just want to tell the family, look at everything that you need. Power is what you need to sustain yourself through the darkness.
There you go. Yes, it is. Thank you. I hope I see you in a couple of weeks. Smiles. You've been at all of them. I hope to see you.
I'm up north. I'm not going to be able to make it this time.
What? Okay. Well, I'm gonna catch you on
Next
another one.
one.
Got you.
So
Got
I'm
you.
going to sign out. All
All
right,
right.
family.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
so much here. Thank you. Jay, that was Smiles. Everybody, please go check her out on her channel. Go support her. And coming up to the stage, coming to the stage is Jay Magic. Maybe I shouldn't say it like that. Our friend, yeah, that here comes Jade. I'm gonna just put didn't sound right, did it? Didn't sound right.
Hey
Hey,
y'all,
how you doing?
I'm amazing.
Oh, yes, you are. It's good to see you.
I'm glad to be here. I'm so really happy to be here. Thank you for this platform and everything that you're doing.
You are so welcome. You are so welcome.
Yes, I just wanted to tell you like how much of an inspiration you have been over these last few years that I've been following you.
Thank you
You
so
and
much.
Lady Led. I'm so
Yeah,
excited for all of it. And I wanted to send that same message for the younger people that you have motivated. I'm one of them. And you done got me started. Now I can't stop.
well, that's a good thing because for the younger generation, it's your job to pass it on to even younger people. Y'all the ones got to make this cool. I can't make this look cool no more.
Right.
Okay? Y'all got to make this look cool like the latest TikTok dance or something. Y'all got to make this look cool. Survival got to look cool.
Listen, I wanted to share that just start somewhere, anywhere. And even if you don't know what to do with it, like I got these 4 fruit trees over here and these big old gallon things, just like you said.
There you go.
And I got lemons and limes coming already. I ain't know what a fire blight was. I'm learning now in this pear tree and why it ain't doing nothing, but I'm looking into that Asian one you were talking about the other day.
There you go. Are you the one that emailed me about the fire blight and sent me the pictures?
No, that wasn't me.
I got a bunch of fire blight pictures last week, so
Yeah,
I'm
that
just
wasn't me. But the main inspiration that I really wanted to tell you about is these damn chickens you got me. I started out, Uncle Led, with this AV tubing thing,
yes,
and it
yes.
wasn't big enough. And I say, Uncle Led over there with 15 chickens, I can get some more. Then I went and look, I bought this thing.
There you go.
You know
That's
what it is. You know
that,
what it is. And
that's
then just 3 weeks ago, one of my pullets decided she wanted to be transgender and turn into a rooster.
yeah. I've seen it. I've seen them. Some hens identifying as roosters.
So listen, about that, what I really wanted to say on that, and I'm gonna let it go. Even if you in the city, because it's a house right here, that's a neighbor right there, that's a neighbor right there. I'm close. Like, anti-crow collars do work. They don't harm the bird, and it's been peaceful, and my neighbors ain't complaining, and I'm so grateful because I really want to keep them. That way I can make more chickens and we can get more eggs, because self-sustainability is really what it's all about.
That's it. That is it. Thank you.
So
You
even
laid
if
that
you're
one down.
thinking, for all of those people that's out there thinking, oh, I can't have chickens because I can't have a rooster, you don't have to have a rooster to get the eggs. But if you do get a rooster, get you a crow collar.
There you
They
go.
$5 on Amazon.
Yeah, I had some and I almost killed my rooster because I might have pulled a little too tight, pulled a little too tight. But they do work. I just got frustrated. And plus, it was like 103 degrees that day, and I just never looked back. So,
Listen, it's 104 down here in Missouri City, Houston, Texas. So I understand that heat. And I
ooh,
got Jersey Giants, and he don't like it either, but he quiet.
yeah, there you
They keep him out the pot.
there you go. Because once he started talking too much, he invite him to dinner, right?
Yes.
There
Yes.
you
I am
go.
the one that did ask you about putting out a video possibly about processing, but I remember you said you weren't able to really show that.
You
Um,
know, I'm gonna say this. The way YouTube is now, a lot of people are showing them processing their livestock,
mhm.
but due to my sponsorships, I can't. It's a,
I
it's a
understand.
it's certain things I really wish I could still do, which I was thinking about. I'm still on the edge of starting a membership because it's certain things y'all know I do and I still do to this day. I cannot show right here on the
Listen, we will
right,
join, we will support, because it is a lot of us out here that really do want to know, and we don't want to learn it from them folk. We want to learn it
right,
from the folk that look like us.
right. And see,
So
I still do all of that. Like everybody, you don't see me with bow and arrows that often.
no,
But me and my son and my whole family, even Lady Led now, Lady Led is a beast.
I
So
believe it.
that's stuff that we all learn and we do here on a regular basis. As a matter of fact, I got to go get another target because we done wore that bag y'all see right there. We done wore that out over a couple of years. You know? So yeah,
Yeah.
I will still be thinking about it. I do a little vote and see what people want to do. If they want
Please,
to
please
see
do.
100% ratchet, I ain't gonna say ratchet. 100% of what we get down behind the curtains, I do.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
be there. I will
All
be
right.
there.
Look at you and your little cool. Can't tell you
Look,
nothing.
listen, I'm excited. I'm excited. I got a whole bunch of eggs in there right now. I'm finna go make a quiche.
That's what I'm talking about. Look at you here. Look at this.
So thank you so much for all of your wisdom, your knowledge. You and Lady Led, I see what she doing out there too, selling, got her real estate and everything. Like, it
She
makes
got,
me proud.
she got a lot of stuff on the fire, and now she's
Yeah,
just kind of being able to show everybody again. Because we like I said, that membership will show everybody what we
yeah,
do when the camera ain't on, and it's
yeah.
the chain. That's the part that people really need to see.
That's
You
the
know,
part we want to see. We'll pay for it. I promise you we will.
thank you so much. Thank you for coming up here. Take care of them chickens here.
I am. They running me.
All right, now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care. Bye
You
bye.
too.
All right. Hey, y'all. Now, see, that's what I'm talking about. Everybody, look at, did y'all see that? She had a whole farm in her backyard. That's what I'm talking about, everybody. Please go support our sister Jade Magic on her channel, on her YouTube channel. Everybody that comes up here, we should all be supporting them so we can all get to a place where we want to be. It's piggybacking. I support you, you support them, they support them, and it's supposed to keep going that way. Okay? If we don't build each other up this way, family, that's what this whole survival thing is. Survival is not just putting up a tent and cooking in a pot. Survival is also networking. If we cannot build a community, you ain't doing it by yourself. Now, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care how people gonna come sideways at me, because I get that a lot. When everybody say I could do it by myself, you watch too much TV if that's what you think. You watch entirely too much doggone TV if you think you about to be John Rambo out here fighting crime and beating a whole army all by yourself. Let me let y'all in on a little something. Raise your hand if everybody have been seeing those flash mobs breaking in these stores, stealing all this merchandise. Everybody raise your hand if you've been seeing these flash mobs breaking in all these expensive stores. I ain't gonna name none of the merchandise stores, none of the name brands, okay? But how many people have been seeing this on the news constantly? It's not slowing down. It's getting worse and worse and worse. How many people seeing the flash mobs breaking up into the malls, breaking into these high expensive stores, and they're even starting to hit gas stations, smaller stores? They ain't just going for the big brown and gold purses no more. They ain't just going for all the expensive jewelry no more. They're breaking in our neighborhood stores now doing this. So my question to you, I'm glad to see everybody raising your hand. That means we're on one accord. So now we understand one another. So you're going to also understand this. Do you think you can fight off that flash mob by yourself if they ran up on your land or ran up in your house? One man or one woman with that heat on their hip, can't you? I don't give a damn how good of a shot you are. You cannot hold off 40 people. I don't care whether you got one like this or you got one like this. You're not going to hold off all this flash mob. You're going to get a few of them, but they're going to get you in the long run. And the whole thing is mission accomplished for them. So if you're trying to do all of this by yourself, you won't win. You won't win. Whether your network, and trust me on this, whether your network is known, like here in the Greenhouse Lounge, we are a network. I converse with a lot of you behind the scenes, on the phone, via email, text. We actually have a real relationship. Okay? We can do a network like this, or we can do it in person. When we go to survival camp and we all sit around that fire, you get to know me, I get to know you. We get to understand and we exchange phone numbers. Some of us live right next to each other and didn't even know. I have people from the survival camp from the last couple of years now knowing we live right next to each other. All we need to hang out because we on the same wavelength here. This is how this works. Everybody got this, I like to call it Rambo mindset. Everybody think you're gonna be hanging out the window, doing what like Christmas Story with the Red Ryder BB gun, popping everybody that's entering your land. I'm here to tell you, even on my acreage, you cannot stop everybody from coming and squatting on your land. You cannot stop everybody from infiltrating your system. You can't do it. All you can do is have warning symbols. You got cameras everywhere to warn you what to do next. You can't fight them off alone. So you have to be ready to either stay and fight until you can't no more and have a backup plan to get the hell out of there and bug out. You got to have two plans in order. Stay and fight, and when you're overrun, bug out. You gotta go. You can live to fight another day. You can come back and get your land back later. But right now, you gotta stay alive. You ain't no good to nobody dead, except for the people that's trying to infiltrate your system. This whole survival camp is fun. But family, it's a reason why I do this. It's fun, and I try to make it fun so it doesn't get as intense. Because some people, when I'm talking about this stuff, people say, Led, I'm scared. I don't want it to get that intense. But by right, it's going to get that intense in real life. But right now, if we can just make it fun, so everybody can adhere to all of their stuff that they need to use and all of the stuff that they need to get, that's my job. My job is done after that. Okay? That's my word. And here's the other thing. Everybody that actually really knows me behind the camera, no, I ain't joking. I ain't been joking. As a matter of fact, let's just forget about YouTube altogether. My family and friends back home where I'm from, no, I'm not playing. I've been doing this all my life. They know since I've been a kid. I can't make this up. Anybody here that know me from Toledo, Ohio, know good and well. I'm not joking. I can come up with a billion different things that I've done when I was a kid. And it ain't have nothing to do with prepping. We just like to camp. I didn't feel like going home. So we would stay in them woods all night long. I would lie and tell my mom and daddy I was over my best friend's house. He would lie, tell his mom and daddy he at my house. We would all in a group do the same thing. Just like, when we all kids back in the 80s, you could do that. And we would stay out there in them woods, man. Build us a fort. Go find us some food. Go fish. Cook it out there in the woods, man. And in the morning, all go home smelling like puppies and fish. And your mama and them like, where the hell you been? What kind of household they got? But that's what this is all about. I'm going to answer some questions, and then I'm going to get out of here. I said we won't going to be in here that long, and it's already been an hour so far. Let me see what we got. I'm going to start with Harriet Claire. How you doing, Harriet Claire? Said, grow my own food is so important to keeping me alive. Thank you. You are very welcome, Harriet Claire. We got another one in the back. We got one. You ready to come up, ma'am? All right. Everybody, welcome Missy Hawk. Hello, Missy Hawk 222.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yes, ma'am.
I've been following you for a long time now. I'm at work actually listening and right. But no, I just wanted to come in because I had watched your video about Bouge RV this morning, and I got my Bouge RV ordered. I have been waiting. I have been looking at it for a long time and waiting. And just the other day, that's it, that it pops up on my computer all the time. And I was like, well, I'll just wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till next month. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll wait till later in the year. And then I watched your video and I went on over there. I was like, oh, this deal is way too good to pass up. Way too good to pass up. And so go ahead.
I just wanted to touch on something. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say this just to prove everybody been asking me about my ice maker that I've had for about 6 years. Mm-hmm. It's running right now, and it's been running for 6 years. Now, those same Bouge RV refrigerators, freezers that I started out with, what has been, y'all, about 4 years, 3 years, they are still running in the back of all of our vehicles right now. And I even have one, true story. I can't make this up. Right here. I can't make it up. So that's just to show everybody say, oh, no, they might conk out. They are still running strong to this. I got one in my office and 3 outside, one in my RV. I can't make this up.
Right. And I just, like I said, I've just been looking at them for a while. I just started getting into getting the solar power generators.
Okay.
Um, so I got my little Go Power. Started with the little Go Power.
You
And
go.
then now I got my EB3A. I got that with my all my stuff. And like I said, I've got the refrigerator, the um CR Pro.
Yes.
I got
Yes.
that with the extra battery.
And look, I'm using that extra battery just so you know. That's running everything that I'm using right now, my cameras and everything. Just so you know, you don't just have to leave that in your refrigerator. You
Right.
it can
But
take
I also got the Flash 300 with
okay.
the solar panel.
That's a bad boy. That's
Yeah.
a
So I got all of that coming. And just can't
okay.
wait to get started, like little by little. I mean, I listen in the background.
Okay.
I don't have a channel, but I do try to be prepared for different things.
Okay.
I'm the person in the group that all my friends, they call me MacGyver, because I always got something. They like, you got a so and so? Oh yeah, I got it here. Here you go. They be like, why are you carrying that? Because you might need it. You
There
never
you
know.
there you go.
So yeah, I haven't started the gardening part yet, but I'm working on it. I am
That's
working
okay.
on it.
Little by
But
little. Everything is
little by
little.
little,
That's
little
all
by
I
little.
and I
Right.
tell
So
you
and
what,
then uh-huh.
if you have any questions about any of the things that you bought, please email me at
Okay.
leadfarmer73 and I'm going to answer you to the best of my ability. Okay, if I can't
Okay.
answer it, I can reach out to the companies because I am an affiliate ambassador with Blue Eddy and with Boujarvie. So if you have a
Okay.
problem, please let me know and we can get it solved for you. Okay.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, when got my first one, after I started panicking, like, oh, what did I do? Can I use these? Like, oh my God, like, I don't even know. Like, but what I've done is I've gone back and watched old videos, and I've listened, and I've done my research, and I've done my homework, and I've taken notes on stuff like, okay, this is what you said, this is what I got to do. Let me read my instruction manual. That's what it's there for. So I am listening, like I said, in the background. I be, just popping in here and there, but I am listening. Like, I have all my prep stuff together. I think it was last year when one of the videos you said, if it's in the box, take it out the
Take
box.
it out.
And this is, like you say, true story. I had bought a tent in 2020. That tent was still in the packaging. I finally took it out last year, set it up in my living room, and I was like, this is a little too small. I gotta get a bigger one.
Every time. That's right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
So I listen, I take my stuff out, I start using it. I've been preparing. I have my mom here with me now. She's
Okay.
been with me for a year. So I keep a bag in my car no matter what. And I tell her all the time, Mom, if I'm not here, something happens, just get in the car, because everything is in there.
There you
All
go.
you got to do is get to so and so, and you have supplies. That's it.
That's it. That's
And like,
that it.
mm-hmm. So yeah, so I'm excited about getting my new stuff coming in. And I want to say thank you so much for all of your knowledge, sharing it with everybody, and just being real about it. Because like, I've watched other people's videos in the past, and it's like, okay, they're like, buy this product, it's great. But you give us the real, like, if you don't like it, if it fails on you, you like, yeah, I ain't feeling this one right here.
Hey,
So
I'm gonna be honest with you. I got a whole garage full of stuff that's waiting to be shipped out. Because honestly, in the companies that I deal with, no, I in my clause is if it doesn't perform, and sometimes it takes me longer to do a video because I'm still testing it, like several that I'm doing now, because some of the things ain't passing the sniff test.
mhm,
So that you will not see it. You won't see it. It's tons of
yeah.
those that people never have seen because don't pass the test.
Right. Right.
I'm
So
not a salesperson. I'm just
right.
I like it. I want my people to know about it.
Right.
That's
And I think that's what we get from you too, because we know you're not a salesperson. You're not telling us go out and buy this. You're just giving an honest review of it, showing us exactly what it does, what it can't do. You know,
right.
even when you show, like when you plug something in and it doesn't work. Like, okay, we know this is the amount of watts it can take. This is what you need to do. So I listen. Like I said, I don't say much sometimes, but I definitely wanted to, let you know, like, look, I watched that video. I jumped on that deal today.
Thank you. And listen, that's a hell of a deal. And I'm not just saying that. That's a hell of a deal. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I do want to come and let everybody know one thing. Um, I was a customer of Bouge RV before I was an ambassador. I bought my first Bouge RV stuff myself.
Mm-hmm.
So that's people don't realize they say, oh, the company gave him that stuff. Not at first, they did not.
Right.
Everybody know how excited I was to get that first refrigerator and all that. They don't know that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
how
And that
that,
they won't know it too. Like I didn't know until, like I said, I go back and watch videos. I go back like a couple of years. And when you saying like, oh, I bought this one today, I got this one, so I don't go by like, oh, he's a spokesman. They just gave him that, yeah, you now, yeah, you should get your stuff because
right.
you worked hard to bring it to us. And that's just real. So I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it because it
Thank
helps me and it helps me to help others. Now, I have friends, they're like, what are you doing that for? Well, because I need to be prepared. And I'm going to just say this one thing. People are funny. When something happens, they want to look to you. I did before 2020. I did we had a group of friends have been talking about go bags, being prepared. We have been
you.
talking about it for years. I hosted a party. I said, if you have a go bag, bring it. If you don't have a piece of a go bag, bring it. If you don't have a go bag, that's okay. Just come, let's share knowledge, let's share ideas. Everybody can see what's in your bag. We can help you put a bag together. Year later, a couple friends say, you should host another party because I really don't have my stuff together. Well, I've been telling you, we've been saying this. Let's, so you can't force other people to do it. They just have to do it on their own.
Okay.
And that's all I can do is just keep doing the things that I've been doing
Right.
and hopefully other people will follow suit. Like I said, right now I have me. My mom is here. She's older. She can do for herself too. But I tell her all the time, like, Mom, it's in the car. Mom, I got a bag in her closet right now. Mama, get your bag.
I'm going to say one thing. I heard you mention you do not have a channel.
Nope,
Why?
I don't want one.
But it's can I tell you something from my
I'm
heart?
really a shy person.
I
So
am
being,
I am too. I know that's
mm,
hard to believe, but I am.
mm-hmm,
You are right now. But can I tell you something, my sister?
mm-hmm.
I want to stop doing this every day.
Okay.
Every day, I want to just like, I'm done with the trolls, the haters.
Mm-hmm.
It trust me, that's enough to make you want to stop.
Right.
It's not up to me. It's not up to me.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine this. You just told me that you learned something from me, correct?
Mm-hmm. Right.
You don't think you got nothing to teach all of them people you just spoke about that can't get their stuff together.
Right.
You can't make anybody do anything. But remember, I said this before a million times. I don't try to teach anybody anything. I'm just that reminder. Like you go in the store, you only went in there for bread. You came out with everything but bread. I'm
Mm-hmm.
that dude standing in front of you with bread in his car. You be like, that's right, bread.
Right. Right.
You got to be that reminder. It's not about us sometimes. It's
Yeah.
not about what we want to do. Because trust and believe, I think I've had my feel of this, but it's so many people that's still getting stuff from me that keeps me in the game. I'm gonna say this too. And this goes to you and all the rest of the ladies. Y'all don't always need to hear everything from us.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes y'all need to hear things from each other. Because
Right.
y'all hear from me like rah, 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 rah. And that ain't the way all the time you need to hear it. You need to hear from a softer voice. You know what I'm saying? A
Yeah.
gentle touch. Y'all need to hear stuff like that. And I'm telling you, you got the chops for it. If you had a channel, I would love to see it.
Oh, thank you. Well,
I'm
I definitely give that serious consideration because, like I said, I do, my own thing and I do try to be prepared and things like that. So I will definitely give that consideration.
even if all you do for me, if
Hmm.
all you do is just start the channel to journal your journey. Because that's what I
Okay.
did. Next thing you know,
Right.
here I am. Okay.
Okay.
That's what
That
a lot of
makes sense.
people do. And look where they are. Do that. Trust me.
Okay.
You'll reach more people, more like-minded people, and not like your friends are like, oh, she crazy. You're gonna reach like-minded people, and what that does is y'all play off of each other. Because y'all don't think
Right.
I learn off of y'all, I learn off of y'all too. Okay.
Okay. Okay. That makes
So,
sense. That makes sense.
right.
All
Thank
right.
you.
I'm gonna give it a try.
All right. And I'll be there. I'll be there all the way.
Okay.
Okay, now. Thank you
All
for coming.
righty.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Have a good day. Bye.
Everybody, if she starts a channel, if Missy Hawk 222 starts a channel, we going to see her. We going to see her. All right. Everybody, this has been so awesome. I really hope I can see as many people as I can possibly see at the next meetup. Oh, we got one more before we go. Before I let go. Okay. Miss Pat's Place 315. Are you ready? Come on in, Miss Pat's Place. How are you doing this evening? Uh-oh, she done froze up on us, y'all. Miss Pat, I think you froze. She done froze up on us, y'all. Something is wrong. We had a technical difficulty. I don't know what happened. We're going to wait on Miss Pat. In the meantime, do anybody have any questions about solar power, refrigeration, survival camp, survival slumber party? Annie Ann Spence says, let me see, says, I can see why Les says to create a channel. Each person can share their experience and reach someone that maybe another person didn't or couldn't reach. Amen. That is exactly why. And you want to know something? I need you to understand something. When you watch me, you're only getting my perspective. You're only getting my perspective of how to do something or how to use something. And I think it's much more to that. Okay. Uh so you are right about that. Ill Will in the house. What's going on, brother? Oh, Ill Will is saying, said, brother, I'm packed up and ready to go camping. It's gonna be rough, Will. It's gonna be rough, man. Ain't no electricity out there. It's gonna get real ugly. So, bring your logs and your firewood. You know, bring your firewood and get ready because this is about to go down. And what I plan on doing after the meetup, we're going to actually do a backyard meetup as well, just for the people that weren't able to quite make it. So we're going to get that together for everybody else. And the only thing is, I would hope everybody would participate in the whole thing. Will get in your backyard and don't go in the house for 24 hours. How many people can go outside and stay out there for one full 24-hour day? Let's see. Sweet Thumb says, how are those tents treated to make them waterproof? Which tents are you talking about? My canvas tents? They're waterproof on their own from the canvas. And the other nylon tents, you have to spray a waterproof coating on them in a can. I have several videos of that, by the way. I have a white duck video, I have a Vivor video, and I have a gazelle video. You don't really have to do too much to a lot of those tents, especially these newer age tents, the way they're woven. Okay. Okay, everybody. That's right. That's right. Y'all think y'all really do think y'all could be outside for 24 hours. I'm gonna do you like my friends do me. I don't believe nothing you say. My friends used to be like that. You know when you throw the lip to the side. Man, I don't believe nothing you say. If you think that you can stay outside without going in the house, without crossing your threshold, do it then. Like my friends say, do it then. I don't see you doing nothing. Do it then. Go and do it. He could. His lips was bigger than mine too, so he could. His lips was way over here. Like, I don't see nothing. If you think you could stay for 24 hours, do it then. Practice your preps at your own house. Maybe you couldn't come to the meetup. Maybe you couldn't come to Survival Slumber Party. You got a yard. If you ain't got a yard, you got a living room. You got a dining room. Scoot that table out the way. Set that tent up. If you ain't got no tent, I don't want to hear it, because what was this? 2 or 3 years ago, we did 3 or 4 years ago, we did the indoor survival party, indoor survival camp. We did practice your preps. You know, one imaginative, and I still got the pictures. I never released them. One imaginative family didn't have a tent and they didn't have a yard. They stayed in an apartment. You know what they did? They put a couple of blankets over their dining room table and hooked it up like it was a tent. I got them pictures to this day. They had their whole setup under their dining room table. Ain't no excuses, y'all. Ain't no excuses. Leah said, wait, what? Yeah, Leah, every year we have a it's called the Greenhouse Lounge Survival Slumber Party, where we go and practice with all of our equipment and half glamping. Because if you want to pimp your tent, we go and pimp our tent, and that at night we do a tour of the tent so we can go and see everybody's setup. You can glamp it out and put all kind of stuff in it, lights, gadgets, everything. You could do whatever you want. But it's kind of like, you know, MTV Cribs, all right? GHL Cribs, the Greenhouse Lounge Cribs, tour of the tents, okay? So we try to make it fun, and we do this it's like twice a year so far. And I don't know if I want to keep it twice a year or once a year, but it gives everybody a chance to get a little experience with some heat and get a little experience with some cold weather camping, hot weather camping. The reason we do that is because you can't predict if there is an emergency. You can't predict. You can't just wait till the emergency happens when it's a perfect 73 degrees. Y'all see that temperature I picked, didn't you? That perfect 73 degrees. No, you don't know. Might be scorching outside. Sherry says, let me click this. And I want to say thank you for that super chat. It was a while ago and I seen it. I just didn't want to interrupt. I want to say thank you for that super chat. I'm going to find you as soon as I possibly can. Say before Oxygen I did, that's the only way Dad would camp indoors. I planned on for winter. I heard moving blankets are good to put on the walls for your planned warm room. Yes, Yes, put them up against your doors, put them in your door jams, all of that. Don't try to keep your whole entire house warm. That's ridiculous. Let's see. Okay, Ill Will says, uh, last year I forgot my buddy heater and almost froze to death because it was warm in the day and it dropped down so low and it was raining every day. It wasn't no joke. We couldn't get it was hard to get you a fire started. You really had to work on that fire. You really better be ready what you're doing. Say, I'm really confused. Maybe this is a stupid question. Every time somebody start with that, it scares me. But where do we go if an emergency happens? Where do we go to set up all of the things that we are practicing with? That, Faith, is actually a beautiful question. We're practicing our preps because that's the part that you're supposed to do. You're supposed to seek out and travel out and find different places and areas of things, places you want to go, places you think is secret to you. You have to find your own secret hiding places, find your own refuge. That I can't do for you. But this survival part, once we get this down pat, we instantly know, okay, I can't set up, if I go to my secret place, I can't set up no 16 by 20 foot canvas tent out there. I'm going to need a more of a 3-man tent, something with a darker color or something like that. You have to put in the work to figure out what you need. And that's what this is all about. It's not a stupid question at all. That's why we're practicing. Okay. Let's see. Jimmy Davis says, Led, I've been watching you for a while because my daughter informed me about your platform. I'm a baby boomer and I'm learning a lot from you. Thank you for your wisdom and knowledge. Thank you so much for that, Jimmy Davis. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I'm answering all these questions. Let's see. Lead Farmer 73, in the winter, if the power went out, would you recommend to prioritize heat with gas and solar generators? No, I actually have videos on this. Heat, trying to stay warm with a heater, with propane, gas, or I got what you're saying. Listen to me close. Your number one line of defense is layers, blankets, coats, pants, undergarments, gloves, socks, boots, hats, masks. That's your first line of defense before you have to start breaking into using your equipment, because your equipment runs out. You will run out of gasoline. Solar, it may be cloudy tomorrow. What are you going to do then? So gasoline is good. Solar is better. But for the most part, you really want those layers, because as it gets hotter, you can strip out of those layers. Just like a banana peel, just like an onion. Onion is better. But once you out of fuel, you out of fuel. Once it's cloudy, no solar. So I won't say one is better than the other right now. Okay. I'm going to say really you need to emphasize and really prepare with layers of clothing, cover, blanket, sleeping bags. That's my main priority. Okay. Now, and it also depends on what situation you're in, because of the simple fact that if there's a gas crisis like it was just a couple of years ago, you ain't going to be using no gas generator to do jack. But then, in a hurricane season, when it's cloudy and raining outside, you may be in some trouble with solar. You got to go with both. I say go with both. Solar is replenishable no matter what, even on a cloudy day. Once you out of gas, you out of gas. The other thing about solar that I love, and I know this sounds crazy, and I'm not speaking for any company. If anything, I'm speaking for all companies. Thing of good about solar, I can run this right here. My equipment does not have gas generator does not have to be outside, because I'm running quiet, clean energy right here. And the only thing that's charging them up is a solar panel on the roof. Nobody can walk by and see none of my setup, because if things get bad, people are going to turn into scavengers. Remember that. Okay. We're that now. Okay, let me see. Let me back up here. I done went too far. There we go. There we go. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get back in here. Um, Trying to see how far I went. Got that one. Got that one. Oh, that was Lisa Nelson with the sticky note. Thank you, Lisa Nelson. Hey, Von Mosley, thank you. Thank you so much. Because I really wanted to give her a shout out for that sticky note for $9.99. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. I hate missing them. Every time I miss them, I feel bad because I'm too busy running my mouth and reading. Thank you for that, Von Nelson. Thank you. Von Mosley. Sorry, I done mixed both of y'all together. Thank you, Von Mosley. And thank you, Lisa Nelson, for the super chat sticky note. Thank you. Okay. Oh, I appreciate that. Let me see. Peace and Joy says, I have a small Blue Eddy 500. I believe took it camping last year and left it in the field with my solar panel. It would not charge past 20%. Maybe too much sunlight. Do you recommend a cover? You left your Blue Eddy outside in the weather, and now it won't take a charge past 20%. You may want to make sure you dry that out really well, because I'm not sure of your whole situation or what happened. Usually, or if you're talking about it won't take a charge past 20% while it's outside in the sunlight, your batteries, your LiPo batteries, no matter whether they're LiPo, it doesn't matter. They do not respond well in extreme heat, and they do not respond well in extreme cold. In your user's manual, there is a limitation of how cold these batteries can get before they stop taking a charge, and there is a limitation of how hot they can get before they stop taking a charge. So you may want to go look at that again, okay? Every manual should have that. But just trust and believe, extreme cold, extreme heat, those batteries do not like it. Okay, I'm moving on here. Wait a second. Ooh, I went far. Hold on, y'all. Here we go. I got that one. Hey, Faith, how you doing? You're welcome. Let's see. Child of Yah says, me and my family spent 8 nights in our tents for the Feast of the Tabernacle. We really enjoy it. Everybody should be doing this. Everybody should. Somebody said, baby boomer, woohoo. Okay. Let me see. All right, unbiased. My Step 2 Garden says, I have a blanket that has pockets to put hand warmers in. Well, that's good. The only problem with that is if you run out of hand warmers, you might be in some trouble. But that's good to know. Okay, here we go. There we go. So Jay Magic says, just recently bought a dual power generator and 3 new tanks of propane. Thank God I still have the old 20 pound ones. The new ones are 14 pounds. That's crazy. Jay Magic, since you said that, I'm going to introduce something that I'm not even done making the video yet. I've introduced a little bit of it. But since you brought that up, Jay Magic, this is going out just to you. This is just for Jay Magic, y'all. Do you see it? That's my EcoFlow dual fuel generator. To me, I call it a tri-fuel generator because it takes gasoline, it takes propane, and solar is a form of fuel to me. So that's a tri-fuel generator, if you ask me. Yes, it's smart. So I'm going to leave that there, and that's for you. Jade Magic. And anybody want to ask me any questions about the EcoFlow dual fuel generator, feel free, and I'll let you have it because it's a lot to talk about. I've had it for a while now. As a matter of fact, few months, and y'all seen it in a couple of videos. I didn't say too much about it. Let's see. I'm looking for those questions. Okay. So AA Home Garden said that's really good to have generators that can be three ways. Exactly. Homesteading DIY says, oh my God, here in Southern California, everything is going crazy at the store, buying stuff like crazy because the storm is coming. The hurricane is coming. Glad we're a part of the online community preps. Amen. And you listen, be careful out there. This is why we practice our preps. Because if something drop off right now, if something pop off, I don't got to go to no store and be fighting nobody over no beans and rice or no water. We got everything we need here. We got everything we need on our land and everything we need in our bug out vehicles and trailers. I don't have to go and be fussing and fighting nobody. Every time we have these blow ups like this, somebody gets hurt. And now I'm using the word hurt lightly. Somebody gets permanently hurt every time over fighting in the stores over supplies that they should have dang on had in the first place. I'm going to say this, you guys. I'm going to say this. If you have to get in an argument about the last bottle of water, the last loaf of bread, the last bag of beans, and the last bag of rice, don't argue. Get out and go home. Just get out and take your butt home. You want to know why you have no right to argue. I don't care if they snatched it out your hand or nothing. I'm going to tell you why. Because you ain't had no business being in that store in the first place because you should have been ready. So that person taking that last bag of beans, now I'm going to throw this out there and I'm going to take a lot of heat for it, but I mean what I say. That person that just took that last bag of beans that you ready to go in their mouth about, you're just as responsible. It's your fault just as much as it is their fault that everybody is in that store being rude. Because if you was ready, you wouldn't be in there having to fight nobody over no beans, no rice, no water, no milk, no covering, clothing, and matches and fire. So whatever happens to people in them stores when all that crazy stuff go on, whose fault is it really? I say it's just as much your fault for having to go in that store as it is the other people's fault that you about to get in a fight with. All of y'all should have had been ready. Y'all know how this is. Every year of your life around the holiday season, you see it. Whether you participate in the holidays or not, you see the madness around Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween. Y'all know how this go. Whether you celebrate it or not, you know the madness in them stores. And I'm going to say this, it's just as much your fault as it is their fault while y'all fighting in that store. You ain't got no business being in there. You should have all your beans and rice stocked up in them damn old 5-gallon buckets I've been saying for years. There's almost not a YouTuber today, even girls that's doing their nails. I can tell you one right now. I got a friend here on YouTube. Her name is RX Nails. Even she's stocking up beans and rice, and she do hair and nails. That's her whole platform. I got another friend here on YouTube. Her name is Miss T with the T. She just started a garden this year to grow her own food. That's not what her platform is about at all. But she know and she feel it. Those two ladies alone feel it in their spirit that it's my responsibility to try. That'll save you from getting your doggone thinking cap popped off in the middle of the store fighting over some beans. So I'm Let me move on because I'm getting all irate about that because every year I see this. People fighting in the stores over things that they should have done in the first place. Okay. Let's see here. Here's a question for me. Yes, unbiased. Unbiased LLC. She was just in here. Unbiased LLC. Even she preps, and she's a seamstress. She preps. She was just here earlier speaking to everybody. She was my first guest. Man, your prepping ain't got nothing to do with your platform. You do not have to show all your prepping gear and how you preparing. That does not have to be your platform, but it is your responsibility. Amen to that. Thank you, unbiased. Harriet Claire says, does liquid gasoline expand in high temperatures? Yes, it does. That's why your bottle swells up like that. The fumes and the gases, it expands. Grace Guy, hey, Grace Guys, how you doing? Say for California, make sure you have floating devices, a vest, blow-up vest, a life vest, mattress, etc. We love you, Californians. Let me tell you something about that, Miss Grace Guys. And you know what? I'm going to break north just to show you something. I just want to show y'all something real quick. They dusty, crusty, and musty. But I got to show you something. I live on a lake. Now, all I have is my canoe. This came from our other boat that I had years ago. Okay, I've had several boats. I had a 16-foot Sea-Doo, and I had an 18-foot Bayliner, and now I got a canoe. I still don't get rid of these though. No matter what, I'm on a lake that you could damn near walk across in some parts, but I will not get rid of my life vest because after the flood we had here about 6-7 years ago, I ain't never seen nothing like. I ain't never seen a babbling brook turn into a man killer. Water all the way up to my front yard. I've never seen nothing like that in real life. Not that I was in the middle of. Keep these no matter what. I'm not putting this on my head because I believe it's about 4 black widow spiders on it. So imagine me putting this around my head. But they don't cost nothing. They cost like $5 or $10. They don't have to be the beautiful ones with the little oxygen thing to blow them up. Just go have a flotation device. I don't care if you got them little floaties the kids got. Something that's going to save your life. I told y'all this years before, and those in my garage, I ain't running all the way to the garage to get them. Listen to me. Even those mats, those pool mats, I got 2 of them in every vehicle because every season, after every summer, did summer go out? Those pool mats and those pool rings, those arm floaties be on sale for 25 cents. Every year, I stock up on those pool mats. If you don't even use them for nothing else, somebody comes spend the night at your house, you can blow that up, man, sleep on there. I don't want you on my furniture. You know, I don't want you on my couch, man. Your feet all stinking. I made your pallet. I made your pallet down there. Don't sleep on my couch. But you need a flotation device. Thank you for that, Grace Guys. Thank you for that. Let me see here. Child of Yah said, Led, just want to shout out you and Lady Led for the video you guys did on purchasing land. A must-have in these days. Get it while you can. You know what? That's a whole nother video. But you are so right. You know what I said? I said I was going to stop talking about the land videos because folks just don't get it. And that to me is so frustrating to see the ignorance, to see anybody ignorant on owning land or owning your own or having your own, and you making up made up excuses saying, oh, you'll never own it because you still got to pay taxes on it. You got to pay taxes on everything. You got an apartment, got to pay taxes on it. But guess what? If the landlord say, get the hell out. Ain't nothing you can do but get out with nowhere to go. Land, you always got somewhere to go. You paying taxes no matter what you do. So I don't want to hear when people say that. That drives me crazy because it shows our pure, uncut ignorance into the game. And usually the people that say stuff like that never owned a thing in their life. And I ain't talking about just land. I'm talking about nothing. They haven't owned nothing. They just got opinions on other people that's trying to do better. And that frustrates me so bad. I said, I'm going to just stop talking about land. Just watch me work. Just watch me work. You know, there's a lot of folks you can listen to about it, talking about land. And I know they get frustrated too, because it's heart-wrenching to show people how to own land, become a land owner, land ownership, home ownership, and you got and this what gets you is so many people with these conspiracy theories of land ownership. Is sickening. It's sometimes it feels like it's more people spewing ignorance about land and home ownership than it is people that actually own homes and own land. And I'm going to tell you why it seems that way. Because the people that actually own land and own homes are too busy handling their business to go back and forth with a bunch of people that don't know shit. It just so happened to me, I'm one of those people where I was talking about it, but to go back and forth with about 40 people trying to talk the rest of the people down, and I have to delete about 40 comments telling people, man, don't listen to them. Those are people that don't want you to own land, and that's the other part that gets me. Those are the people that want you to stay a tenant, a renter, because they know, look, if everybody gets smart and wake up and become landowners, you put landlords out of business. See, they want you to be the tenant. They don't want you to be the landlord. In this world, it's landlords and it's tenants. My question is, which one are you? Which one do you want to keep being? That's my question. Period. Folks say, "Oh, well, I ain't gonna go pay the bank." You paying the landlord? That kills me. I don't want to keep paying the bank, but I also, when you pay the bank, when you purchase your own home and you have a mortgage now. You have a mortgage, right? I can do whatever the hell I want to do to this house. I can tear this wall down, build onto this house. I can take this room off and erase it. I can put a garage out there. I can build a mother-in-law suite out there by the lake. I can do whatever the hell I want to do with my house, even though it's owned by the bank. Try to do that with an apartment, and this is what folks do in an apartment. You will end up having a child. What do you do when you start having a child and you end up having two children? You only in a 2-bedroom apartment. Them bunk beds can only go so far. This ain't Brady Bunch. Next thing you know, you got to move and go get a bigger apartment. Now, with your bigger apartment, with those 2 or 3 children that you just let out, you're paying more in rent for something that you'll get in trouble for putting a nail in the wall to hang your marriage license up. They'll deduct that from your doggone last month's rent. You better patch that hole back up. They say, "Oh, we found a Kool-Aid stain in the carpet." You ain't getting that $1,500 back. So that kills me that ignorance. It only comes from people that have never done anything, and the people that don't even inspire to do anything. They don't inspire to be better. They're the first ones to say you can't do it. That, as you can see, and let me come back down, That drives me crazy. That drives me absolutely mad because those are the people in the field telling you you can't escape. Massa gonna see you. Massa gonna catch you. You cannot escape. You know what happened to that last boy that escaped last week? We just got done burying him. You ain't gonna escape either. Just like I ain't gonna escape. That's the people that say that you can't own no land. You can't own no home. Right? Can't do it, man. Listen to this. I want you to listen to me real close on this piece. Anybody that's ever done any time in any kind of jail, okay? It don't even necessarily have to be jail, prison. It could also be a job. Listen to me close. Imagine these two cellmates been together. They both got a 3-year bid. The only difference is this one dude been in jail a year already before the other dude came into the jail. They both got 3 years, but one dude got 1 year knocked out. He only got 2 years to go. The new dude still got 3 years to go, right? Okay. The first dude, year 3 is up. All these years they've been cellmates. They've been watching each other's back. They've been taking care of each other. They've been making sure nothing happened to one another. They look out for one another. All these years they've been a team to keep trouble away from them. No matter how cool they became in that 2 years in that cell, do you think the dude that got 1 more year left want to see the other dude go because his time is up? I don't care how cool they are. That dude that still got a year left is going to do everything in his power. Listen. He loves you, but he loves himself more. That's why they're in prison in the first place. You dig what I'm saying? He loves you, but he loves himself more. So with that, he can't even imagine not having somebody there to have his back because he knows it's some stuff he got to deal with on his own. He got to meet a new cellmate. Now he got to fight on his own. He got to come up getting commissary on his own. He do not want to see you leave. So he going to do some sly stuff, sneaky stuff to make sure you don't leave this month. He wants y'all to leave prison together or nobody leaves. Shawshank Redemption. Shawshank Redemption. This is the ideology and the ideals that we have in a society right now. Don't nobody want to see you escape. Nothing has changed in over 500 years. Don't nobody want to see you leave them and actually escape, get to the promised land, and they still back here picking cotton. All because they was too scared to start running. See, I'm that type of dude. No matter how you try to discourage me, I don't listen to you. I listen to the Father. And if the Father start telling me to run, get away from there, get out of there, I'm out. I'm gone. I don't listen to men, especially people that's trying to keep me somewhere. If I would have listened to all the people back in the day, I wouldn't be married to my wife. We married solid 30 years at the end of this month. 30 years. If I would have listened to my best friends and family, I would have just brushed my wife off. See, they do not want you. It's people in your life gonna always whisper stuff. They don't want you to be up here. They want you to be right here with them. That land ownership, home ownership stuff just so discouraging to me. You even got people talk down on marriage. Man, I don't want to be married to no woman, man. They ain't nothing. They don't do this. They don't do that. You got women talking down on men. I ain't marrying no men. All they want you to do is this, that, and other thing. You talking to a bunch of hurt people that's scared to put their foot forward to try life. I stay away from people like that. I'm sorry for ranting, but it's certain things y'all see kind of light my fuse. As good as home ownership and land ownership have been to me and my entire family for over 30 years of home ownership, land ownership, 30 years deep. You couldn't tell me it don't work. I lived it. I am still living it. So when I hear people with that garbage, you know what I always ask them? So how much land do you own? Well, I don't own no land. That's what I thought. Cornfield. Well, how many houses have you owned before? Well, I ain't really never owned a house because I believe in cornfield. You spewing things that's here to destroy my community and destroy my people. Keep your ignorance to yourself. Keep your ignorant thoughts to yourself. I'm here to elevate my people. I ain't trying to keep us down and keep the thumb on our freaking eyeball. That's the problem, man. We quick to listen to people that's to keep us right here. Right here. Those are the people that keep making you and telling you that this is unachievable. You know, when I was growing up, I had certain teachers tell me I wasn't going to be shit. I ain't going to lie to you. I had certain teachers in high school tell me I wasn't going to amount to nothing. Back then, that was that hush hush racism up north. That was that shh. And you know, I just wish I could look them dead in the eye to this day. Then I was told I was going to end up in prison for the rest of my life. I just want to look them in the eye. Because if I would have listened to them and absorbed what they were telling me, that's probably where I will be. Don't let these people stop you. Don't let, when you hear somebody talking negatively on something, oh, girl, you shouldn't buy that dress. That's what, buy it. Dudes be like, man, I wouldn't buy that car. Buy it. Land, what you need land for? Buy it. A house, why are you going to buy a 4-bedroom house and it's only you? Buy it. Because you're doing that because you're listening to a higher power. It's only you and you buying a 4-bedroom house because maybe the Most High have told you you will find a wife and y'all will have 4 children. You're going to need space. People don't listen. Don't make no, you right now, you like, what you need your friend is like, what you need a 4-bedroom bachelor pad for? Because it's not supposed to stay that way, pimping. I'm going to turn that 4-bedroom bachelor pad into a 4-bedroom family home. Period. Don't listen to them. Listen to him. Don't listen to them. Listen to him. All right. I'm sorry for Raven. Everybody, I've done a lot in my life, and I can't speak on a lot of it. That's why I keep thinking about doing the whole member thing, because I it's some stuff I can't say here. It's so much stuff I can't say that I want to show you. I want to actually show you the accomplishments and the things and the places that we've been, all for just following his word, just listening, not listening to man. It works. It works. But you can't hear nothing because you always distracted by what your best friend got to say. Your best friend always got something to say too, don't they? They always got something to say. They always got an opinion on what you should or shouldn't be doing. You don't even realize they keeping you right here right where they at, so that you in arm's reach of them. Anytime they need to go find you, you right here. They ain't got to go looking for. See? When you done moved on and moved up and elevated, they have to come and find you. They don't want to work that hard. They also don't want to come to the top floor, to the penthouse, because they're going to see all of the things that they have not accomplished. They're going to look into your life and look through your eyes and realize all the bullshit that they have been spewing. They do not want to live in that reality. They don't want to climb them steps of where you are to see what they could have become if they weren't afraid to do it. They were afraid to take those first steps forward. You were not. They do not want to climb them steps to go see you up there. They want to keep talking and keep you right here. I've seen this happen in the projects. This neighbor and this neighbor, they were best friends. She don't want to. She said, "Girl, I got a voucher to go get me a house in this nice neighborhood. That's gonna give me time to get a job." And girl, you leaving the brands? You leaving the brand? Well, girl, it's time to go. You see, Ray got killed the other night. Yeah, that's always happened though. Don't worry about that. You know they was fighting for years. She don't want you to leave her in the projects. She don't want you to get that voucher to go be able to get you a house, so that'll give you a little time. So now you can get on your feet and get off the system altogether. She don't want you with a real job. She wants you right next door in the projects, right next door to her. Y'all besties. Project besties. She do not want to see you elevate. You think the people that don't want to see you elevate and come up is all of them out there that's fighting against you and your haters. You don't even realize your best friend is your biggest hater. She don't want to see you elevate. Y'all got friends right now and you looking at me and you know who y'all feel like I'm talking to you because I am. You know your best friend ain't all the way right. They your dog. That's your homegirl, your homeboy. They ain't all the way right though. Every now and then, they shoot something a little half-ass crooked to you. When they break that sandwich and have, like, let me get a piece of that sandwich. They break you the butt piece of bread. They don't even give you no meat. They don't want to see you eat better than them. They break that butt piece off and you, damn, girl, ain't even no tomatoes. Ain't nothing but a tomato in here. I got a handful of bread, butt bread. Ain't no salami or nothing in here. Girl, if you don't want to, give it back. If you don't want to, give it back. Beggars can't be choosy. She don't want you to eat. She wants you stuck for the rest of your life with that butt bread and that old soggy ass tomato in it. Your best friend. Don't nothing change from high school to when you're an adult. Like I done told all my kids and y'all done told all your kids. Don't put a whole bunch of emphasis in trying to have your friends, because once y'all get out of this high school, y'all ain't gonna be friends for long. You're gonna forget everybody in this doggone classroom because you're gonna be too busy living your own life. Ain't nothing different when you become an adult. Best friends, haters or not, all of them the same. Ain't nobody think about you when you in trouble. Ain't nobody think about you when you hungry. Ain't nobody think about you when you hot, cold, and get your gas and water turned on. Ain't nothing different, man. So I cannot stand when people try to hold you down, hold me back. You tell me what I can't do, just believe I'm not listening to you. I'm sorry. Again, everybody, I'm going to leave y'all alone. This has been way too long. This is over 2 hours. Thank you so much. I hope to see everybody at Survival Camp coming up. I hope to see you there. If so, left off one thing. I'm going to do another video on this. If you do not want to be recorded in any videos, I'm going to let everybody know we're going to be recording, because I wasn't able to release a video last year because of that. This year, I'm going to let everybody know we'll be recording. That way, you know, got a heads up. Everybody have a wonderful day. And just try to remember a little bit of what I said. I know I talked a long time. Just remember a pinch of it, okay? Just a little hump. Because I'm telling you, I would not be where I am today if I just listened to everybody else tell me what I shouldn't do, what I can and what I can't do. Especially that sorry ass teacher. Especially her. I wasn't the best kid and I wasn't the best student, but I wasn't a piece of throwaway shit. I wasn't no piece of garbage. I'm gonna say that. So, with that being said, everybody, Lead Farmer 73. Hope to see y'all at Survival Slumber Party, Greenhouse Lounge. Stand up. I love y'all, and I'm out. If you have any questions whatsoever, please put them in the comments section below, and I'm gonna sit here and I'm answering for you. Okay, everybody, enjoy your day. Peace.